Hi everyone! Today I'm doing my presentation on the treatment of animals used in the food industry. This topic will cover animal abuse, organizations that try and stop the bad treatment, and I will also be talking about different situations where this has occurred. The bad treatment of animals happen mainly to farm animals such as cows, chickens, and pigs. These animals are being stuck in cages so small where they can't move, they are being left to die in the heat, and they are also being physically abused by employees of the farms which they work at. Many people do not know this occurs, and companies of the farms and industries are covering up the bad treatment by only showing the public how the animals should be properly treated. I'll be going more in depth of what is really going on and what the public eye does not see. So to get started, I'm going to be talking about some of the things that animals go through while in the food industry. A big producer of food and dairy are cows. Cows go through extremes while at these farms. Their bodies are being forced to produce an extreme amount of milk, which is putting them into a lot of stress, and that is bad for their health. The amount of milk they're producing has gone up 3 times the amount since 1925. They are spent most of their lives being tethered by the neck in small wooden crates where they cannot turn around or sit down. Another animal that goes through this kind of torture are chickens, ducks, and turkeys. Chickens and turkeys are being debeaked without anesthesia, which is very painful, and ducks are also being force-fed through tubes that are being stuck down their throats. The chickens are being disposed of while still alive because industries do not think they are producing enough eggs. Another animal that is being treated poorly are pigs. They are being kept in metal cages that are too small for them, and they are trying to move around, but when moving, they are getting sores on them, and that is very painful. To get into organizations that help stop this type of treatment, I will be talking about Farm Sanctuary. They are just one of the many organizations that help stop farm animal cruelty. It was founded in 1986 and is today's largest and most effective rescue and protection organizations. Farm Sanctuary rescues animals and then takes them in and provides lifelong care for them in a healthy and stable environment. They have 2 farms where they care for the animals, one being in Los Angeles, California, and the other one in Watkins Glen, New York. They are all about veganism, creating a healthy environment, and advocating for laws to protect the safety of animals. Other organizations like this are the Humane Farm Animal Care and Food Animals Concern Trust. Like I said before, not many people see behind the scenes and do not know animal abuse is happening in the food industry. In 2018, an employee for the Animal Recovery Mission went undercover at Fair Oaks Farm in Indiana and documented all the things that they saw. It was shown in a video that went viral on social media, employees pushing, hitting, and kicking newborn calves to the ground. The calves were also being beaten with steel poles and being force-fed in violent ways. Here's a clip showing what has happened. Be aware it is violent and kind of hard to watch. After these accusations and video footage came out to the public, the owner of Fair Oaks Farms, Mike Klozowski, came out with a statement saying, "I'm disappointed for not being aware of this kind of awful treatment occurring, and I take full responsibility for what has happened. I also take full responsibility to correct and ensure that every employee understands, embraces, and practices the core values on which our organization stands for." And after further investigation, an employee at the farms did get fired and arrested for animal abuse. In conclusion, farm animals are being treated badly in many ways that we do not know about. We are only being shown the good treatment, which should always be happening. It is now becoming more of a well-known issue because of the findings that became known to the public from the major scandal of Fair Oaks Farms and the undercover investigation that went on. Many organizations are trying to stop and help these farm animals as well. With all this being said, in my next presentation, you will get my perspective on this issue, which is I do not support the abusive treatment of animals. I do think it is okay to use animals for food and resources, but all living creatures should be treated with respect, and we should go with the right way of doing so. There is no reason to treat an animal with inhumane practices when we are the ones that are using them for our benefits. I look forward to getting deeper into this topic and talking more about how I feel about the treatment of farm animals in the food industry.
Hi, it's Chappie. Thank you for watching my video. I am sorry it's not the best. I am not good at editing or adding pictures or text, but I hope that you learned a lot of information, and I can't wait to make another video to tell you more about my perspective on the treatment of animals in the food industry.